Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to yet another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. That's right, for all of you who are searching for new music. Today is the day. Wednesday is the day. We've got a brand new instrumental album that's just like off the charts nuts. So good. This is a band that currently resides in Chicago, Illinois. They are an Israeli band. The band is called Marbin. The album is Dirty Horse. That's Marbin. Dirty Horse. They've got a ton of studio and live albums to their credit. This is just one of so many of them. I mean, God, you go to their Bandcamp page, which is marbinmusic.bandcamp.com. They've got so many releases. Breaking the Cycle, More is More, God, the Third Set, Aggressive Hippies, 10 Years in the Sun, Strong Thing, Israeli Jazz, Russian Dolls. I mean, just a ton of albums. I've heard a bunch of them, but I haven't heard all of them, and they never fail to impress me. These guys are just so different. The best way to describe this music, it's jazz and it's rock. It's jazz rock. I really wouldn't call it fusion. I don't think I'd call it prog. It's jazz rock because they take like vintage style jazz and bebop and that sort of thing, and they mesh it with crazy, aggressive, complex rock music, and it just comes out Marbin music. So let's talk about the guys in the band. So we've got, of course, Danny Rabin. Danny was featured here on the channel a couple weeks ago. We interviewed him. Very nice guy. Danny Markovich on saxophone. Two leaders of the band. The name of the band Marbin comes from Markovich and Rabin. Their two last names kind of combined. It's where they get their name. John Nadell on bass. Everett Benton Jr. on drums. And Ivan Lianis on percussion, with a guest vocal from a guy named Sid Yiddish. And if you watch the interview, Danny explains the whole Sid Yiddish thing. So anyway, the album was recorded between 8/23/2021 and 8/25/2021 at Sweetwater Studios by Sean Delaney. All songs written, arranged, and produced by Danny Markovich and Danny Rabin. So, yeah, this is different. This is a band that will take you on a ride with their music. Most of their tracks are pretty lengthy. It's all instrumental, save for some stuff on the Sid Yiddish song, a little bit of crazy, whatever you want to call it, vocalizations from Mr. Sid, part one and part two. It starts off with the Freeman Massacre. Totally ripping song. Again, I love this combination of lead saxophone and lead guitars. This music is pretty aggressive. At times it really swings. At times it's a little on the bluesy side. It oftentimes rocks. There's lots of really complex time changes and just absolutely shredding playing. But it all really makes sense, and there's all these kind of really like traditional Israeli melodies and things like that pop into the music that give it this really quirky quality that I really, really like a lot. So you got the Freeman Massacre. That's followed up by the Dirty Horse Part 1 and Part 2. Dirty Horse is excellent as well. It starts off right out of the gate. Then you got Sid Yiddish Part 1 and Part 2. That's also crazy. It rocks. It's complex. It's aggressive. It's got those weird little vocal things going on, which is totally bizarre. But it works, right? It just totally works. World of Computers Part 1 and Part 2. It's a little bit different approach. You got some mellower, more atmospheric things going on in those two tracks. Then you got the absolutely nuts Headless Chicken, which again, the arrangements are just dizzying, jaw-droppingly complex, right? But just still catchy. And that's what I like about this band. They throw these just incredible compositions at you with these mind-bending passages that just like, the guitar work and the rhythms are just off the charts, the sax work. But yet you keep humming them after they're done, right? Which doesn't always happen with music. It's really complex. Headless Children is great. Midnight Squirrel kind of has this bluesy kind of a little bit of like old-time swing kind of thing going on, which I really like. And again, great melody on it. Nice guitar work from Danny on this song. And then the last song absolutely burns as well, Radio School. Just totally killer song. Again, how do you describe this music? I don't know. It's kind of like this weird mashup of like vintage Weather Report, Miles Davis and the Dixie Dregs. I don't know. That's probably not even giving it justice because it really isn't like any of that stuff. But you got this sax player who can really crank out some really cool, memorable melodies. But man, he can do like the kind of crazy snaking, squonking thing as well, like this Ornette Coleman type of thing, right? And then you got this guitar player who can literally play anything under the sun. He does these cool like little Israeli jigs, and then he crashes into like 70s hard rock and metal, and then blazing jazz fusion and blues, and it's just amazing, and the rhythms are just killer. I have waxed on very positively about this band many times in the past, either here on the channel or on the webzine over the years, but this is one of my favorites by them. This is their brand new one, and I just think these guys keep getting better and better. It jams, it rocks, it gives you the nice sophisticated jazz sensibilities, but then it kind of throws all of that into a blender and bloop, out it comes. What it is, I don't know, and I don't care. I just know that I really love it a lot. Easy 4.5 out of 5 star, maybe even 5 out of 5 star. It's just great. I've just been playing this over and over and over again, and I love zebras and animals, and I love the cover artwork too. So Marbin Dirty Horse. Again, check them out at marbinmusic.com or marbinmusic.bandcamp.com. That's probably your best place to go because you have access to all the albums they have. You can listen to samples and things like that, or the CD, download it, whatever you want to do. So marbinmusic.bandcamp.com. The album is Dirty Horse. Check it out. We've got a full review of it on the webzine as well, done by Eric Porter. So check that out also at www.seatranquility.org. Visit us on Facebook as well. But of course, we're here all together all the damn time on YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody. I think that'll be it for new album reviews for today. So stay tuned next Wednesday for more What's Hot with Sea Tranquility, new product reviews. Got all sorts of stuff sitting here that I got to digest and get to. So I'll be doing that. We've got, hopefully, I think we're going to try and do it on next week's In the Product Seat. We're going to give you a review of the new Porcupine Tree album. What else I got here? I got new Yornlandy, got, what else? New The Tangent, all sorts of other stuff. This stuff piling up here. Got some Robert Fripp here, Morris Principium Est. Got some Godly and Cream stuff, vintage stuff from the vaults. Some cool instrumental things. Some psych, some space rock. It's all just kind of piling up here. You got metal, got prog, got hard rock, got instrumental stuff. So much to review, so little time, but I'll bring you as much as I can each and every week. So thanks for watching. I am Pete Pardo. See you real soon. Take care. Go out and check out Marbin. You will dig it. Thanks. Bye-bye.